everyone, my name is Alex, and for the past 5 years, I've been in charge for the ParkTwister YouTube channel. Now, it started out sort of as just an escape, basically, because I was bored. Has grown into something a lot more. I did not think that I would still be here 5 years later, half a decade later, still making content. I honestly can't express my gratitude. The fact that I've been able to make content consistently for this long, because I used to have a serious problem growing up where I would fail to finish things. I mean, long story short, here I am 5 years later, still making the same content I was back at the beginning, and building that sort of foundation that this is a place where everyone can come, everyone can basically share their opinions of new and exciting attractions coming to the theme park industry. Of course, back, way when we were not known as ParkTwister, back at the very beginning, we had the channel known as Coaster Digest, which basically later was adapted into Theme Park Chomp. But now here's something that I wanted to do to basically celebrate the channel. Something that I have never done before, so I don't know how it's gonna go, but we're going to react to our very first ever vlog on the channel. Now, our vlog is basically from June of 2020. This video is basically when the parks were reopening. It was shot at Universal Orlando. Basically, the first day that the parks were reopening from the pandemic, which I think is kind of a throwback. I think that's gonna be interesting. Now, our first ever video that we did put out on the channel 5 years ago was not this video. This video came later, but we're gonna react to this video, something I've never done before. Something that you should know about me is that I never look back at my old stuff. I think it's cringe. I don't like looking at my old content. I don't like hearing my voice. I don't know really why. I don't like hearing my old self, but we're gonna do that today and basically rip the band-aid off, because I have not seen this video in a very long time. I know it's trash, so we're gonna give it a shot. All right, let's dive into it. Universal Orlando reopened pass holder preview day, June 3rd, 2020. This should be exciting. Hello everyone, and we are back at Universal Studios for the grand reopening of the park, June 3rd. Let's go. Something to note is that I was using my standard iPhone. I think at the time I had an iPhone like 10, but I didn't really have any fancy camera. Like right now I'm filming this video at home on the Sony ZV-1. So I didn't really have anything like that. I just was using my handheld phone. I also did not use like a tripod or like a mount. There was a lot of handshaking going on. So that's what's going on here. Oh my gosh, we're finally back. Coming to the City Walk right now. It's been 2.5 months since I was last here. Walking. You could tell I was nervous. I was holding the camera very low. This will be fun. Okay, it seemed like everyone's going to Islands of Adventure, but while they do that, I'm breaking off and going to studios. Normally I don't try to look like a tourist, I try to blend in, hit the parks, but what the heck. I'm gonna take a picture with the old girl. Oh, I remember that. So I actually had to go to the will call kiosk and get my time to go in. I'm a pass holder, but when you register online, you have to go and get a time from will call. I definitely didn't know when to shut up and cut back then. I definitely did not know. You see, at least now, whenever I do speed up the footage, which sometimes I might choose that editing, at least now I add some like background music. I don't just let the video, like the little like record player, like basically the sound that it makes when you speed up footage. I don't just it sounds and looks bad to everyone. So I at least add some like background noise now.
And I'm in, ladies and gentlemen. No, I keep looking.
Oh, Shrek.
Right. The park is not busy, by the way.
What a throwback.
I think the capacity is only like 25%. And if I look to the left or right, there's no waits for Shrek or Despicable Me. I think I'm gonna go and check an old favorite.
Now I know I'm not talking about Rip Ride Rocket here. I know when I say I'm here to check out an old favorite, I'm not talking about that ride. Oh yeah, that's more like it.
It says 25 minutes and the line is...
Was that my attempt at a joke? Was that my attempt at a joke? Me slandering the park's no filming policy on rides?
It's pitch black in here. Scary.
And this is before Revenge of the Mummy went down for its like year-long refurbishment, so I forgot how wonky some of the animatronics look. But this is like kind of cool to see, not gonna lie.
Good ride. That's good ride.
You see, I'm speechless. Got nothing to say.
All right, now let's go to Transformers. See what that wait looks like. Oh wow, line said 5 minutes. No one wants to fight with the, gosh darn it, the good guys against the Decepticons.
You see, at least now, if there's ever something like a fact that I'm trying to get out and I can't remember exactly what it is, I'll pull up my phone and use Google to look it up so that I don't look like a buffoon just trying to say whatever comes to mind. Man, I'd really be filming on all these rides back then. I guess I'm better at following park rules now.
You know, you're in the right place when you see that dragon up there mounted to the top of Gringotts. Okay, try to get a virtual line for Gringotts, and they said they're out right now. You do it through the app, so I'll check back later.
Man, I really forgot how many rides when the parks were reopening used the virtual queue.
I think I just saw somebody go in. I don't know if I want to ride it today, but looks like there's no wait, so I don't know. As tempting as it is to go and save the galaxy from a bunch of crime from aliens, I think I'll pass on Men in Black today.
I do like the Simpsons ride. It's one that I don't ride that much, but I do enjoy it.
Don't make me feel nauseous today.
Sure, whatever. They look clean. You guys come with me. All the wonder and imagination that fuels our park.
Oh, more filming on rides.
Okay. You know, I heard that they were going to turn off the water effect on all the rides so it wouldn't transmit germs, but every ride that I've ridden, which so far it has been Mummy, Transformers, and Simpsons, has all had the water effects on, so I don't know what that was about. I must be out of my mind for what I'm about to ride. Oh boy. The scariest ride of them all. You ready? E.T. Adventure. That is.
I don't know why I thought making a joke about E.T. being a scary ride was funny. It's literally one of my favorite rides. Don't touch E.T. If they ever get rid of it, I don't even know what I'll do. Don't touch E.T. Like, why did I think that was a good joke to make in the moment? It is kind of cool to see the different lines though in this video and how they did social distancing.
E.T. Eternal Terror. Eternal Terror. That's what they should.
E.T. Eternal Terror.
Do.
Yeah, okay, Alex.
No, appreciate it. All right, let's go rescue E.T.'s planet.
This is a very beautiful ride. I do love it. And of course, this is back when they didn't do the names at the end of the ride.
Okay, I don't know what the deal is. I thought the whole point of social distancing, like one thing that they said was that character meet and greets will be reduced. And it seems like I've been seeing more characters out today than ever before.
They were doing character meet and greets still, but there was still, you know, social distancing at play. They didn't let you run up and hug them. Of course, this was also the first day the parks were reopened, so they worked on, you know, following COVID-19 guidelines as they went along, but yeah. Oh yeah, and this was before Bourne opened, I believe a few weeks before it made its official debut.
For those of you curious about shows, it looks like they're the horror makeup show back there. It looks like they set up a temporary stage out in front. Another one. I can't believe
I do miss Shrek. It was a fun show.
I can't even tell you the last time I did this. Now I'm gonna ride Ride Rocket. Oh yeah.
Now this one I can't film on.
Okay, it's starting to rain. Not sure how much longer I can stay dry.
I don't need to show the entire arrival of the train. I could have cut that down. I do miss getting my own cabin. That's something that I actually do miss quite a bit from COVID. The social distancing on rides. I understand as like the parks have lifted their limited capacity, the waits would literally be, you know, twice as long if they gave everyone their own cabin on the Hogwarts Express. But that's something that I did thoroughly enjoy. Getting my own, you know, instead of being cramped in there like a bunch of sardines.
And off to Island of Adventure we go.
Welcome aboard, sir. This is switch underneath that seat that opens this door for emergencies only. Please remain seated, keep your mask on, enjoy your journey.
Back before we knew it was going to be called the Velocicoaster.
Oh, look at that. The new...
I do love looking at old construction footage that I took of the ride way back when it first like broke ground. They only got like half of the first dive loop complete. That's pretty cool to see. Fun fact, Jurassic Park River Adventure is my favorite water ride anywhere. What was that? What was that? Oh, the crate didn't fall. And yeah, still to this day, Jurassic Park is my favorite movie of all time.
Ugh, fun ride, but now my mask is soaked. And when it hit the drop, my glasses flew off. They're right there. Ugh. I think it's time for a mask change. Alright, Spider-Man time. It said 10 minutes, so a 10-minute wait. So we'll see how accurate that is.
I do like Hulk. Hulk is a good ride. It still is just as powerful now as it was when it opened.
Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I? Should I?
Hey, Cat in the Hat is a great ride, a great dark ride, a really long dark ride, great for rainy days, the best AC in the park in my opinion. I need to just relax. Same goes for ET. I need to relax here with some of these comments I'm throwing around.
I'm sitting here in the Three Broomsticks restaurant.
Now, quick side note, on one of my more recent visits to Universal, I got the same fish and chips that you see right here, $18. I was hoping that maybe since then, I honestly forgot that this was the last time I got the fish and chips at the Three Broomsticks. But basically, I thought since then, like what, 5 years ago almost, like they would have improved on the portion size, but no, it is still $18. I think what I got even looked worse than this. So I don't know what they're doing over there, but $18 is a steep ask even for Universal.
Alright, now we're doing King Kong, now we're doing Skull Island Reign of Kong. Oh goodness. Okay, before I got in here, the app said it was a 40-minute wait, a 40-minute wait, but right now it looks like there's no wait at all, so good for me. Okay, so this just caught me completely off guard, but apparently the parks are closing at 5 today. I had no idea. Oh well. Alright, well, I am off. Be sure to subscribe down below, like this video for more just like it. This has been Alex Hatz at Coaster Digest, and I'll see you real soon.
Well, that's gonna do it from our reaction to our very first ever vlog year. Definitely a learning curve, I will say that right now. The past 5 years, I've learned so much, basically, about content creation here. And this video, even though it's cringe, yes, I will admit that. It's okay to hate on it. I get it. I know it's not that great, but for me, I think it was a good start. Even though I just used my standard iPhone 10 at the time, it's okay to laugh and make fun of yourself, looking at your old content. I mean, that's just what makes us human. And even our newer stuff too. Like, my newer stuff is not perfect. I'm open to that, and definitely open to criticism. Instead of taking it to heart and saying, hey, this is something I can work on, and move on from there. I don't let it get to me, really. I used to take criticism pretty hard, but I've gotten better at it over time. And you know what? It was fun to kind of do this kind of video. Let me know if you kind of enjoyed it, because I have a few ideas in mind of videos like this. They're not all reaction videos, but maybe you guys enjoyed this, and maybe I'll do more of them. Of course, this is only the first half of a new decade for the channel, so moving on for the next 5 years. But guys, that's gonna do it here. We talked about some of our backstory. We reacted to our first ever vlog on the channel, and that's gonna do it from today. As always, my name is Alex. This has been another episode, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.